Thank you. Councillor Hill.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As a member of the zoning bylaw sponsors group, I've seen firsthand how many puzzle pieces staff have had to maneuver to make these zoning bylaw drafts in preparation for the final report. But what has really struck with me through working with my colleague Councillor Kitts and Carol Royce and the whole planning team is that we are at a turning point when it comes to creating the right conditions for the next generation of city building here in Ottawa. Updating the official plan and the zoning bylaw is a once-in-a-decade activity. And if we want to truly make an impact on the housing crisis, to create fairness for those that are looking to enter the market, and stability for our young professionals, we can't miss the opportunity that is in front of us. We must ensure that this zoning bylaw brings us into better alignment with the ambition of the official plan, which calls for greater density and greater heights in the urban boundary transects, especially along the LRT corridor. If we blink with this new bylaw, we are not saving our communities from new density. We will lose when our zoning bylaw is appealed over and over and over again. And those lost appeals come with delays to growth and increased carrying and legal costs to the developers, which will all be passed on to our residents. Denser housing will be built. All that ignoring the official plan will do is extend the time it takes to build those new houses at a higher cost. Deviating from the official plan will not protect our communities. It will keep affordable homes out of reach from young professionals and downsizing seniors. There's also a question of consistency and fairness. If one urban boundary transect must bear 3 stories of density, then so should all the urban transects. Height exemptions should be scarce and should not be applied disproportionately to any particular area of the city. The last council created the new neighborhood zones to provide for a consistent standard throughout the urban boundary. This is all about enabling that missing middle housing model that we've been speaking to since the term of council began. If you look at our residential growth over the past 5 years, 40 to 55% annually has been in South Ottawa, from Leitrim to Barhaven. 3 to 7% has been in the urban wards. This is backwards to our intensification goals, and it is through this zoning bylaw opportunity that we will inverse that trend. Let's be clear. Everyone is saying that we need more housing. There's not a press conference right now that goes by without one of our federal leaders talking about innovative housing strategies, cutting red tape in development, streamlining as-of-right developments, and improving growth processes. This is further amplified by our Provincial Housing Affordability Task Force, which has literally written the book on how we need to be bold. The Ford government was just elected with a strong mandate for the next 4 years. We either need to embrace their planning policies or have them imposed on us through provincial bills. Better aligning our zoning to the official plan will substantially reduce development time and carrying costs. This is most evident along the LRT, and we have an obligation to get this right, not just for our residents in Ottawa, but we need to take a hard look at our Fairness for All campaign, which runs both ways. For us to take on billions of dollars in federal and provincial transfer payments and then not properly upzone our residential along the corridor would be both irresponsible and unfair. If we want to remain good partners with other levels of government, we need to do so by demonstrating like-minded policies that will achieve provincial and federal outcomes. I do not want to see our city lose out on further investment opportunities from those partners due to a soft zoning policy. These motions do not replace or overrule current staff recommendations. They simply add new options for staff to review and for the public, stakeholders, and our council to weigh over the coming months. By voting for my motions today, you're not making a final decision. That comes later with draft 3. You're simply giving the public additional options that I believe will better align us with our official plan for consideration as we continue with this ambitious project and work to tackle the housing crisis with the seriousness that the challenge deserves. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.